Utah High School Activities Association. Girls 1A state cross country final. But as I just said to your wonderful teammate and friend Annie Yardley, you might as well call it the Panguitch Invitational because they are not just the blue and black and white standard, they are the gold standard. 6 in a row, one of only 6 schools of any classification in state history to win at least 6 consecutive championships. 11 overall, now number 4 all time across every classification. Halle, Brooke, obviously. We got the double dose from the 2 of you today. We got the double dose with the boys and the girls. Brooke, what are the emotions? I mean, this is pretty close to a perfect day for Panguitch.
Yeah, just honestly a mix of emotions. I'm just so happy we're able to come out on top today, and the boys too. I really kind of asked for a better way to end. Me individually, I didn't have the best race today, but it all worked out. We ended up winning, and I couldn't be more proud of my team, honestly.
Absolutely. Well, and no one's taking away your individual state title, but I know that obviously being part of the tradition, the legacy, just what do you hope that people recognize about the identity of this particular group?
I hope that they can just see us as like people who fight and work hard. I mean, my teams and I have been through so much, and especially with me and Halle doing volleyball too, and Sophie, it's definitely a big commitment, and yeah, just I'm really proud of us and for working hard and stuff.
Absolutely. I'm so glad that she touched upon it because I was literally going to ask, like, what has that balance been like, not only physically, but emotionally, mentally, in terms of time management this fall?
Yeah, it's been just really busy, but yeah, it's all been really good.
Is busy a good thing for you guys?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Not really. Well, depends. But yeah, we all just worked so hard. We all did amazing today. So yeah.
Obviously, for the 2 of you and Annie, even Lyda ran a phenomenal race and obviously was pushing it from the beginning. But it was the 3 of you and then Jen Syrup from Rice Valley. How good was it? Just the fact that people within the trio took turns, throwing in surges and pushing the pace, so you felt like you didn't have to do, because last year Brooke had to do so much of it by herself. Like, how good was it just to kind of have that reassurance around you the whole time?
It was good because the first one we were all kind of together, and then we all just started kind of taking off. So yeah, it was really. It's definitely a little bit different for us. I mean, like, we're used to just always taking the lead and like just kind of pacing ourselves, so it's a little different, like having people around you. I feel like I wasn't really expecting that, but I feel like it helped a little bit, just like having somebody to like always kind of chase down during the race. But yeah, definitely a little bit different than what we're used to.
But none of the 6 championships are like snowflakes, right? Like, they're all going to be celebrated, for their. Like I said, not only like the identity of the group, but how the group, whether it was at the regional athletic complex, whether it's here. How much did you feel like you took away from, even with the rain and and the mud and the slick conditions of being on this course last year, to kind of visualize what you wanted to do this year, Brooke?
Well, last year, yeah, like you said, the weather was not very good. But honestly, I feel like I'm so used to running in the mornings, like before school, and it's usually like freezing. So I feel like I'm more used to like running in the cold weather. I feel like I was expecting it to be a little bit cooler today, but it was actually pretty good running conditions. But yeah, I definitely feel like I did better in the cold just because I train in the cold.
Absolutely, because a lot of people, they don't want to go to that place, whereas mentally that you can survive it.
Yeah, for sure.
Halle, just when you talked about when people started to make their move, but the fact that all 3 of you still finished in the top 5. It wasn't like the group is just so impactful, and putting the pressure on the group because of the courage and the ambition. Like, how much of that is just kind of part of the mindset and like that determination of being a Panguitch athlete?
We were all just like encouraging each other. Like, even before the race, we were talking to each other and just saying like, we got this. Like, we prepared for this. We trained for it. So we all just had to like believe in ourselves. We kind of just do the race. They know that we can do it. So it was good to like push each other and stuff.
when we say 6 in a row out loud, like, I mean, obviously you ladies live through it every single day, but but then when I compare it to every other school from every other classification in Utah State history, like, I mean, how fulfilling is it that it doesn't matter if it's 1A or 6A, that you're being recognized amongst the most successful and most accomplished schools in state history?
Well, we've just done like this, right? We just did good, really good. Boys did really good, and girls did really good, and yeah.
Awesome, Brooke. Last thing, I mean, and the 11 championships overall. And I know, like, this dynasty isn't going anywhere. I mean, just what has it meant to you throughout your career to be able to continue to take one building block on top of another and just take this to a place that, again, only 4 schools in state history have ever achieved with 11 titles.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm always just like looking at the next thing. I make little goals throughout the season. I mean, this weekend, this last weekend, it was like all volleyball, just like focusing on volleyball, and yeah, we were able to take state for volleyball too, which is really cool. And I don't know, especially like juggling 2 sports, I just really have to like focus on being like in the moment and like not really looking to like the next thing. Like even throughout my days, like are honestly like so crazy and so busy just with school and like 2 practices and stuff, but I just have to like focus on kind of like being in the moment and like just doing one thing at a time. And I don't know, I feel like I've learned so much like through running, and I feel like I can like really like relate it a lot to just like life in general. Like sometimes like things just don't really like work out how you want them to, but like it's all part of the plan. And yeah, I feel like running just taught me so many things on like how to work hard and stuff, and especially juggling 2 sports at once. It's definitely been challenging, but I'm just so grateful for it all, and grateful I was able to make it through. So
awesome. Well, better together, and like I said, the dynamic duo in terms of siblings, and the dynamic duo in terms of championships with volleyball and cross country both. Brooke Albrecht, Halle Albrecht, Panguitch, 6 in a row, 11 overall. Congratulations.
Thank you.